In this video, I'll guide you through how to reorder labels in Microsoft Planner. Even though Planner doesn't technically let you drag labels up and down, by the end you'll know a simple workaround that makes your labels feel organized and intentional without needing any special settings or admin access. Let's start from inside Microsoft Planner. First, open the plan where you're already working. To work with labels, you need to open any individual task. You can click on a task from the board view, from the schedule, or from a list, and it will open in a panel on the right side of your screen. Inside the task, look just under the area where you add members or assignees. There, you'll see the labels section. This usually shows a few colored rectangles, sometimes with names if they've already been set. Click anywhere in that labels area to expand it. When you do, Planner will show you the full list of available label colors, each with a place where you can add or edit text. Now, here's the key limitation. Microsoft Planner doesn't let you drag these labels into a new order. The colors are fixed in the sequence that Microsoft chose, so you can't, for example, move the red label slot below the blue one. But what you can control is the name assigned to each color. That's where the pseudo ordering trick comes in. Instead of thinking about physically moving labels, think about assigning your most important categories to the label colors that appear at the top of this list. Start by deciding what your label categories should be. For example, maybe you use labels for priority like urgent, high, and low, or for workflow stages like pending review and approved, or even for departments such as marketing or finance. Take a moment to identify which categories you use most often or need to see first. Once you're clear on your priorities, click on a label color in the list to edit its text. A small text box will appear where you can type in the name you want. For instance, if you want your most critical tasks to stand out and appear first, assign the very top label slot a name like urgent. Then moving down the list, you can assign the next color high priority, the next one medium priority, and so on. Even though the colors themselves are not moving, you're effectively reordering your system by deciding which category belongs in each color's position. The top colors become your most important categories because they're the ones you see first when you open any task, and they're easiest to select quickly. You can repeat this process for every label slot in the list. Click each color, rename it to match the category you want in that spot, and then apply those labels to your tasks as usual. Over time, this consistency pays off. Team members will learn that, for example, the first label is always urgent, the second is always high, and so on, regardless of the actual color. So while Microsoft Planner doesn't provide a drag and drop reorder feature for labels, renaming them based on the positions they already occupy gives you a practical way to organize your categories. By assigning your most important labels to the top color slots, you create a clear, predictable pseudo order that makes your plan easier to scan and manage every day.